Reimer. What's going on? Good to see you, veteran. Oh, I appreciate that, man. God, it's good seeing you. If you ever need something, you give a hold of me. Anything you need. Seriously, I appreciate you.
Like the natural first question, just how you feeling? Coming down from injury in spring, and how you feel so far in training camp?
Yeah, I feel good right now. Coming off the offseason, had some surgeries and stuff, so feel a lot better going in. So it's just a constant thing, just working on recovery, making sure you're getting in the tubs after practice. So it's an ongoing process, but I feel good.
How hard was it in spring to just not be able to do the things you don't?
Yeah, no, it was not a fun spring going through surgeries and stuff. So I mean, it was part of it. People go through surgeries all the time, so it was a new experience for me. But everybody goes through it.
You said surgeries. How many did you have?
I had 2. I had a hip scope and then a sports hernia surgery.
Who's impressing you in that room? I mean, besides Nick, like who's jumping out at you?
I mean, our group is really good right now. It's pretty deep. There's a lot of guys that can play for us this year. But off the jump, I think Voss had a really good camp this year. He's made a lot of improvements. He had a full spring last year, and he had a really good spring, summer. So for me, it's ball right now. He's playing really good ball right now.
You kind of admire a guy like that who, I mean, he's kind of had to be patient as he's learned the position and just the process he's been through.
No, he works his tail off. Like he's in the film room all the time. He's in the weight room all the time. Like he works his tail off. So you just have to respect it. And but yeah, he's done a great job of being that kind of the waiting his turn and stuff. And I think he'll get a good opportunity this year.
Is his skill set similar to yours? I mean, he's a pretty good grade. He's not as tall as Nick, obviously.
He's definitely not the biggest guy, but he's really fast and he just finds the ball. He times up blitzes extremely well. He's probably the best in the room at it. So yeah, I would say he's pretty similar to me, where we're not very big, but we're pretty fast. So
I think, and maybe this is a media presumption, that maybe the defense, because of some of the players who left, Damian and JoJo and others, that it would be good to just maintain where you guys were last year. What's the mindset within that room, and how much better do you think you guys can be even from last year?
Yeah, I mean, last year, like, we have the thought process of just elevating. Like, we were good last year, but we were still a 3-9 win team, or a 3-9 record team. Like, that wasn't good enough last year. So it's just building on what we did last year, where we had a pretty good year on that side of the ball, but our record didn't show up for it. And that's really all we care about this year, is just flipping those 2 numbers.
Where might the defense take an additional step even from last year?
I mean, it's just building off that. Like, towards the end of the year, we were starting to get banged up, but I think that's how it is every single year. So this year, like, we have some more depth. Like, we have a lot of new faces in there. So it's just building up those guys, getting them quality reps in this camp and spring we had last year. So I think it's going to be really good, and just working on our depth and stuff.
People would look at your numbers last year and say, man, you had a great season, but when you're trying to fine-tune your game, what did you see where you say, I can do better at this?
Just understanding kind of the issues in the defense, and not necessarily being surprised by some of these plays that we're seeing, and just really fine-tuning the small details within each defense is kind of what I've been focusing on this offseason.
You and Nick played a lot of snaps last year. Are you welcoming a maybe deeper rotation at that inside linebacker spot?
I mean, yeah, like, the more guys we can play, the better. And I think we'll have that opportunity this year with some of the other guys like Vaughn, Snods. So yeah, I mean, it is, at the end of the day, it's what Coach Rude wants. So if he wants to stick with that 2-man rotation like he had last year, like, we're gonna roll with it. If he wants 3 or 4 guys rolling in, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I'm just pretty much along for the ride on that one.
From your vantage point, Luke, what makes you optimistic that special teams will improve?
Coach Bush has definitely put a great edge on the special teams. Like, he comes into meetings every morning just firing guys up. So yeah, Coach Bush has definitely put a new spin on special teams, and it's just kind of the collective group is just working extremely hard in all the drills and all the full team reps that we're doing. Like it's just a hard working mentality on that side of the ball.
It's different when a guy doesn't have a position to coach, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Like now he's focused solely on special teams, and he's leading all those meetings and stuff. So on the field with us, so it's really good to have him and what energy he brings to that special teams unit.
Your coach, Coach Rude, was being asked about Ernest Hausman a little bit. What's sort of your impression of him so far?
Really impressed. He comes in here and does the right thing. Like he's a new guy, but like from his habits and from his routine, it seems like he's a fourth-year senior guy. So I've got nothing but good things to say about Ernest. He's going to play a lot of snaps here. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.